when I'm right.
Welcome to 2K TV, everyone. We are celebrating our wrap party by playing with some community members. It's going to be several members of Team 2K TV integrated with many members of the NBA 2K community. We are so excited to hit Pro-Am today. So let me get started by introducing everybody here, and then I'm going to put everyone into two teams. These people do not know which teams they're on. Let's get into it. All right. For Team 2K
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next, the Celtics taking on the Mavericks. For the Boston Celtics, firing on all cylinders, and their record speaks for itself. First in the league with no signs of slipping here at the halfway point. Mavs, Celtics, up next. We're back in a moment. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And out on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. So here's Dallas' starting group. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. Desmond Bane is out there with Darius Garland. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Drummond in at the center position. And for Boston, Nicholas Claxton out there with Michael Porter. Then there's George, then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's Leonard in at small forward. Well, if you like scoring, we've got you covered.
Yes, we do. Two high-powered offenses, and they're not just talented, they're relentless.
Now Bane, pass to Drummond. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Garland, back to Antetokounmpo. Rebound Boston. Outside Mitchell. The rebound by Garland. Here are the Mavericks now with the ball. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. We discussed the challenges a player like Giannis Antetokounmpo presents for his defense, and coach responded saying he's a handful for sure. I told our guys to make sure we seal up any lanes to the basket and just try to make him beat us with his jumper. It won't be easy, but coach feels like they'll be able to make it a little more difficult for Giannis. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Outside Bane, over Leonard. That one's good from Bane on the assist by Garland.
You can't play lax defense on Bane because he's looking to shoot as soon as he catches it.
Porter finds George. And again, Boston with the triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Garland. Pass to Drummond. Some solid defense from Claxton. Boston has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Stolen by Drummond. Anunoby against Leonard. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Celtics. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. George passes to Porter. Leonard outside. Cash assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got his 3rd assist of the night.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 10 points in his last outing. 6 to shoot. Pass to Anunoby. From deep three-point range. Drummond. Nice persistence to tip it back in.
Yeah, I can't tell you what a difference second chance points make in a game. That can be the factor that swings the outcome.
Now here's Porter. He came away with 14 points in his last game. George with the bucket.
Yeah, the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
Garland, the pass to Drummond. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. Pass to Bane. From outside the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Bane's got 5 now.
Well, Bain had one goal that trip. Come right back at them with the 3 of his own.
Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night.
Antetokounmpo finds Bain. Now Drummond. Uses the glass on the layup. Drummond's got his second basket of the night.
Well, he knew the contact was coming. Drummond took it anyway and finished.
Leonard outside. Pass to Claxton. Let's go with a 3. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
Timeout called. The Mavericks. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
Hey, their activity on defense was terrific. It was just full effort at that end of the floor and a bunch of blocks to show for it.
Well, they did have some impressive numbers blocking shots, and I like their defensive game plan.
Now here's McConnell. Right now averaging 6 a game. Here's Yabusele, covered by Love. Love with the defensive effort. Pass to Black. From 8 feet away, it's good.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Mavericks trail by 6. And here's Richards. McConnell outside. Pass to Bain. Beyond the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Bain's got 8.
Well, defenses should always expect this from Bain. He's a skilled distance shooter.
Simmons finds Love. It's tipped. McConnell outside. Yabusele, and good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Black passes to Ellis. It's deflected. And here's McConnell. Yet to see a basket. Yabusele. He goes up again, and it's good on the lay-in.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Ellis, guarded by Bain. Outside Simmons. Here's Ellis. Again, the miss by Boston. Here's Okogie. He's guarded by Porter. The baseline J. And the basket by Bain. And now a 3-point Dallas lead. Desmond Bain getting it done for Dallas. He put together 10 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And when you consider how Dallas is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, you can bet their coach is encouraging them to keep up the extra effort. It's more than paying off.
Celtics trail by 3. Kawhi Leonard out there with Hayes. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. Then there's George. And it's Claxton in at the 5 spot. That's the Boston 5. Leonard, good.
Pretty incredible just how great a shooter Kawhi has become. Really one of the best in the league.
Pass to Fresh. Antetokounmpo outside. Anunoby with it. Claxton with a rebound.
Oh, nice job protecting the rim. Turning an easy bucket into a miss.
Mitchell, the pass to Hayes. George outside. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Claxton. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Paul George.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
We know Kawhi Leonard is a former Finals MVP. Jimmy Butler said, there are guys that are like, quote, I'm going to find the best way to win. In a 7-game series, I'm going to get the best of you in the end. Kawhi's definitely up there. Whatever he's got to do, he is going to find a way. And Brian, Butler would know a thing or two about that, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you know that. No question about his abilities. Now here's Claxton. He's averaging about 6 points per game. And they get it back. Goes up with it again. And he lays it up and in. Claxton's got 5 now.
Plays like that make a coach's life easy. Love the work rate he shows on the glass to get the score.
Pass to Garland. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Rise and fire. I just love how assertive Garland is on offense.
Mitchell finds Leonard. Here's Claxton to the inside. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Garland to 3. Another 3 for Dallas. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Here's Fresh. No made baskets yet. Garland with the ball. Pass to Anunoby. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Mitchell. 23 points for him last game against Indiana.
Well, and the amount of turnovers he forced as well. Very aggressive on the defensive end.
And Dallas calls time here. This is their first chance this season playing Boston.
Taking on last year's champions who recently toasted them in the NBA Finals.
Let me hear you get wild.
With some changes. Simmons is checked in for Claxton. Michael Porter comes in for Hayes. And Black subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. Andre Drummond is checked in for Dallas. McConnell comes in for Okogie. Now here's McConnell. He's scoreless. Outside Anunoby. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Mavericks lead by 8. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
Dallas leading by 8. Up top, McConnell. Over Simmons. Another one falls for Dallas.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Black passes to Leonard. And here's Simmons. George drives in. Oh, Simmons throws it down hard.
Oh, my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
McConnell passes to Drummond. Outside Anunoby.
Celtics foul. Kawhi Leonard.
First trip to the line for him here.
First team foul. At the line for the Mavericks, OG Anunoby taking 2 shots.
free throw's good from Anunoby. Boston making a switch here. Ellis is checked in. Richards is checked in for Dallas. Bain comes in for Garland. That one misses. Coach, after 3 back surgeries in 5 years, it is truly amazing that Michael Porter Jr. is still playing at all.
Yeah, it really is, Brian. And for him to get back to playing at the highest level, he has really stuck with it. And you've got to admire his mental and physical toughness.
Now here's Richards. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bain. Ellis with a rebound.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. It can't settle for bad shots.
Yeah, it seems like George could do this all night. He just keeps finding shots.
Outside Bain. Pass to Richards. Soft touch off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 9.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
George finds Simmons. And there's the lob. Hammers the lob through.
Watch out below. The flying Australian, Ben Simmons, cleared for takeoff.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. McConnell left side. And he gets that one.
Now that was a clever adjustment. I mean, that was a tough shot.
Well, you've got to be creative when you're up against a bigger defender.
George. And it's Boston scoring again.
And he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
And so that's the end of the first half. Dallas on top, up 7. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. Well, for the Mavericks. And, Shaq, what did you see from Dallas?
Love how hard they're going at it on the offensive board, showing some real tenacity every time the shot goes up. They've carved out this lead because of their aggressive mindset. Don't expect that to change in the second half.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about Boston?
Well, it's never fun. You're playing against a team that's on fire. This team was on fire. They showed effort on defense, but it didn't matter. They couldn't get the stops. I don't think the opponent could sustain this kind of shooting.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Paul George has been sensational.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half, they've got Andre Drummond. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Darius Garland, and it's Bain in at the 2 spot.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip-in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. And the basket by Bain.
Well, he's a bona fide 20-point-per-game scorer. Desmond Bain's been terrific tonight. I'd keep going to him.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Porter. Driving inside. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And with today's switching defensive style, versatile wing players are tremendously in demand, Coach.
Yeah, well, position now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard. And guys that can guard 3, 4, 5 different positions, those 6'7", 6'8" guys are often able to do that, and they are extremely valuable.
And so he's able to get one of two.
Well, look, there are a lot of different roles Porter Jr. can fill for your team.
Over to the wing. Here's Antetokounmpo. The offensive rebound. No good on the shot. Celtics trail by 6. Leonard outside. Pass to Mitchell. Now here's Porter. Leonard looking around. Outside Mitchell. Mitchell inside.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Drummond passes to Anunoby. 4-3. And the Mavericks, another 3.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Mitchell, the pass to Porter. Leonard for 3. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got assist number 5 here tonight.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4, and looking good doing it.
Now here's Bane. He's got 12. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Anunoby. There's the 3. Here's Drummond. And rejected.
The size of Porter can sneak up on you. He's a surprising 6'10".
Mitchell finds Leonard. And here's Claxton. Goes back up. Another one falls for Boston.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficient.
Garland, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Now here's Drummond. Outside Anunoby. Fires the 3. He buries it from 3. Anunoby's got 13.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Outside for Mitchell. Oh, rejected by Drummond. Antetokounmpo surveys. Giannis just unstoppable down low.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
And Boston calls time here. Boy, without question, OG Anunoby displaying all his skills today.
Well, I'd think about throwing something new at him. Maybe bring another defender, force the ball out of his hands.
With some changes, Kevin Love checked in for Claxton. Hayes comes in for Porter Jr. and Black subbed in for George. Garland against Mitchell. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Donovan Mitchell at the line with 1 shot.
That free throw is good for Mitchell.
On the very short list of franchise-level guards, Donovan Mitchell can take over a game with his scoring ability.
Leonard for three. Mavericks with a rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Well, if you went into the lab and created the perfect wing, it might be Desmond Bane, coach.
Well, Brian, this guy's so strong. He can guard bigger guys, and his three-point numbers are crazy. Desmond Bane well over a 40% three-point shooter for his career.
And so it's Dallas with it, following the bucket by Boston. Here's Garland. That shot missing. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell. Leonard outside. Back to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Love. Leonard for three. Contested three. No problem for Kawhi.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of that.
Yabusele. And he gets the bucket. He's got 6. Celtics trail by 3. Pass to Hayes. For the tie. And again, Boston with the triple.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And the Mavericks call time here. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Donovan Mitchell. Richards is checked in for Dallas. All right, let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard and see which teams are leading the pack in steals right now. The Mavericks, second.
This team will punish you for sloppy ball control, no question. They've got a lot of fast-handed guys just waiting to take advantage.
1:24 left to play in the third. Outside Garland. Outside Bane. Pass to Anunoby. 5 to shoot. The 3 ball. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Here's Ellis. No points so far. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It's going to be on Nick Richards.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment to the finish.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Ben Simmons is checked in for Boston. And Dallas with a change here, too. Antetokounmpo's checked in. And the free throw, no good. The Mavericks leading. Up top, Anunoby. 16 points for him. Releases. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Knocks down the long J.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Now Antetokounmpo puts up a deep 3. No good on the buzzer beater. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in a hurry. Boston out in front. They lead by 2. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. Incredible instinct to feel the play develop and set up the score.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got Donovan Mitchell, Nicholas Claxton out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Michael Porter, and it's George in at the shooting guard position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
And Garland is someone you must be aware of at all times, especially out on the perimeter.
Now here's Claxton. Pass to George. Lets it go from deep. And again, Boston with the triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Richards. Outside Garland. From behind the arc. And Dallas hits again from deep.
He's been so aggressive on offense. And with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
Now here's Richards. And here is Antetokounmpo. Another miss by Garland. That's good from Simmons on the assist by Mitchell. And the Celtics lead by 1.
You know Simmons can get physical when he has to, going right through the contact.
Garland against Mitchell. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Outside Simmons. Knocked away. Anunoby with it. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside Garland. Back to Antetokounmpo. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Mavericks?
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Well, another thing to look at is their impressive block numbers. They have not been giving shooters an easy time tonight, knocking away lots of shots.
Black's checked in for Simmons. And Dallas with a change here, too. Drummond's checked in for Richards. And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
And Boston calls time here. Boy, without question, OG Anunoby displaying all his skills today.
At some point, you have to try and force the ball out of his hands. But that's easier said than done.
Celtics Entertainment.
Chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. Coach had a clear message for his team. He said, quote, "Let's finish the job out there. It's ours for the taking if we can just get it done." So it sounds like he's hoping they can close out this game strong, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
Now here's Porter. Here's Black. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got 6 assists here tonight. Pass to Drummond. Here's Anunoby. Outside Garland. Antetokounmpo outside. Pocket 6. Up and over Porter, and it's Dallas scoring again.
And using that mid-range area of the floor, Giannis is so confident shooting from there.
Pass to Claxton. Back to Mitchell. 19-footer, and it's Boston scoring again.
Proving to be a true leader in these spots, Mitchell embraces the chance to sink these important baskets.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. To the wing, right side. Drummond finds some space. And it's Dallas scoring again.
Wow! Drummond's able to sink it at the biggest possible moment.
And the Celtics call time here.
And your Celtics Youth Dance Team.
Take a look at the New Balance player of the game, OG Anunoby.
And he really made his presence felt on the inside. Just so active and looking all game long for openings. And he found them by scoring a lot of baskets by slashing to the hoop.
Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Boston. Now Mitchell. Leonard outside. Oh, nice D from Anunoby.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Here's Garland. Takes it inside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Mitchell.
And I love the aggressive take by Garland. He earned that whistle.
Shoot two. Garland, 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Getting to the line more since his career has gone on. Garland, a deployable free throw shooter.
Garland hits them both.
Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
Garland against Mitchell. Nice shot by George. George has got 22.
This team counts on George to deliver points. His consistency under pressure is key to their offense.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Drummond. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 5 assists in the game. George against Bain. George passes to Claxton. Shot clock at 5. And the shot goes in.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Here's Garland. Following the bucket by Boston. Throws it up. Oh, Giannis picking it out of the sky.
expect this from an MVP like Giannis. He never gives up on the game. Woo! Gotta love it.
And it's Bane with the ball for the Mavs. They've led by as much as 10. Antetokounmpo, that's good.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
It's spider time. Donovan Mitchell, ice in his veins.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Mavericks, Darius Garland. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5.
And Garland does a little bit of everything. A versatile guard with a bright, bright future.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
You can't afford to waste any chances at this stage of the game. That means you gotta hit your free throws.
And Boston calls time here. They're behind by 6. 27 seconds left to play in the fourth.
Celtics Entertainment.
.27 seconds left in the fourth. George passes to Mitchell. The 3. They grab their own miss. Out to Leonard. Oh, nails the triple.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Shooting for Dallas, Darius Garland. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
Leonard for 3, and again Boston with the triple.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the 3-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding.
Now a timeout called by Dallas. They're on top by 2. Only 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. win by Dallas in a tight game. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Giannis, there was a point where you just took over this game. What in your mindset clicked?
My mindset didn't change. I was just trying to be aggressive, trying to make plays, and just try to set the tone.
Thanks, Giannis.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. So long, everyone.
Never been played because of some same that was at these other. See, I was respecting the hustlers. Y'all be respecting it. I be with shakers and movers, counting my blessings because one day you lose it. I was respecting the hustle. Y'all be respecting it. I be with shakers and movers, counting my blessings because one day you lose it. Hey, boy, you know I had to dip set my wrist.